Hello, this is Pace, and this is a quick guide on mouse sensitivity in Marvel Rivals. The main point of this guide is that you want to have two different kinds of sensitivities based on whether you're playing a melee hero or a ranged hero. Now, Marvel Rivals allows you to define custom keyboard settings for every single hero. So this is what makes this possible without having to constantly swap back and forth. Which exact numbers you're going to use depends too much on different things in order for me to give you an answer. Because there's like your mouse DPI settings and stuff in Windows and maybe some software you're using for your mouse. So that's not the point. The base setting when I installed the game was 3.0. For ranged heroes, I put it down to 1.8. So this is a low sensitivity, kind of low, right? That is used for heroes that actually need to do stuff that, you know, is kind of a little bit like sniping, right? And that allows me to get relatively precise shots on targets at high range, even something like this, right? I can headshot these dudes down here. I'm kind of bad, right? So, but the point still stands. For melee heroes, however, like let's say I'm picking Captain America, I want to have a much higher sensitivity because I need to be able to circle enemies while I'm hitting them, right? Like, think about it like this. Don't have to just hit a bot. I'm having to hit someone who is moving in the opposite direction. So it's not just I'm circling my target is maybe also circling me. I need to be able to keep that target roughly in front of me. Roughly, because melee attacks in this game don't actually require you to aim properly. But still, right? You can't have this happen where like the target is suddenly behind you and you have to go like all the way across your mouse pad in order to keep hitting it. Okay? So what I picked for Captain America is what did I pick? Let me see. I think 3.0. I just stuck to 3.0. Yeah. So much higher sensitivity. Now also for heroes like that have like Spider-Man or Venom, right? That need to do these flicks where they shoot into the air. Or like also Captain America, right? Where I need to go down, maybe up or something. I don't know, right? This is very helpful. If you played with super low sensitivity on these heroes, I think it would hurt you. Because there's just too much stuff you need to do with the camera and your hero spacing and everything in order for that to be viable. Now, there are some heroes like that are sort of in the middle between being ranged and melee. So, for example, something like Groot. Right? Groot sort of has actually high range attacks, kind of, not super high range. You see, I can't hit Magneto here, but now I can hit Magneto. So, from these heroes, also because they're kind of tanks, and you know, in Groot you still need to be able to do like stuff like this, you know, quickly put down these walls and all that stuff. I would advise to stick to high sensitivity as well. So on Groot I also have the 3.0 settings that I have on Captain America. And also in something like Venom, for example, right? That's shorter range, of course, would be the same thing. You could, of course, in theory, have a custom sensitivity for every single hero. Every single hero, you kind of fine-tune it to the point where it's perfect. But honestly, I think that will probably end up confusing you more than it will help you. Even though, of course, you could maybe do that if you really want to. That's the bottom line. Two kinds of sensitivity. High sensitivity for melee heroes and sort of like very short-range heroes. And low sensitivity for heroes that are very aiming related. You can do that in the settings of the game by, you know, selecting the individual heroes up here. One last thing maybe, don't use mouse acceleration or any of this stuff. I think it's pretty well established that this isn't a good idea. Just sort of, I mean, if it works for you, it works for you. You know, it's all in a way kind of subjective, but I wouldn't advise using any of that stuff if I were you. All right, that's pretty much all I have for you. Thank you for watching. I hope this helps. See you soon and have fun playing the game.